Today I thought it'd be fun to do a slightly different video concept for me. I have done so many Scooby Doo cosplays now, it's actually unreal. Probably a few left for me to do at the same time, but they are some of your favourite cosplays. So I thought we could have a look at the costumes together. Now, I have a feeling that they're probably your favourite cosplays because they're shiny, for a start. Low-key, everyone's favourite seems to be Velma. Like, really? Growing up, I wanted to be Daphne. Like, I thought everyone would fall in love with Daphne, but apparently not. Apparently you like a girl with specs, and Velma is like #1 on your hit list when it comes to ladies with specs. We're going to take a look at Velma first because she is the one that kick-started off all of these cosplays for me, and yeah, I guess we're going to take a look at the costume and then take a look at me wearing it and have a lot of fun in this video. So grab a snack and a drink because we're going to be deep diving my Scooby Doo cosplays today. Huh. I bet you thought I was going to be wearing that latex Velma outfit, didn't you? Well, not quite just yet. I'm going to show you the pieces first and then we're going to try them on and see what they look like together. So you get an individual latex outfit moment and then we get to try it on. So all the latex fun today. Now first off we have the iconic red skirt. Now you could argue that this is actually vermilion colour, but you know, that's being super particular and I'm sure in the comments you will correct me anyway. But we have this red latex skirt. So as you can hear, it makes some great latex ASMR sounds and it is very swishy when you put it on, which I love. And this is obviously the base for latex Velma, and this is just one piece of that iconic latex outfit, as you know. So I'm going to need a little extra helping hand with this, so be right back again. That's right, I bought a friend. I guess let's dress her and pray for the best. I mean, it's not looking too good, but also it's not looking terrible. So, there we have it. My Dolly Bird is wearing my latex skirt. And now I'm gonna be off again to find that top for you, okay? Don't go anywhere. Here it is, the top that matches the skirt. I told you I needed to go find it, and it is such a beautiful color. Like, orange latex is really, like, honestly, appreciate the shine on this. Like, I know that black shines really well, but don't sleep on orange latex, okay? Because it shines just as good. Like, I know everyone's like, oh, black and red latex are like the staples, and you know, you can't defer from that because they shine so well, but there's other latex colours that shine so well too and look really cool, because guess what? Hardly anyone wears them. Like, everyone wears black latex, which, like I said, I get it, no shade, but orange latex, it looks great shine too, okay? And so does purple, so give them some love. That's all I'm saying. Give them a moment. And I know that this shines really well because when it went viral, so many people commented on how well the costume shined. I know the skirt's red, so, but that's not the point. The orange shines well too. So this is obviously the iconic crop top that I wore. Like I said, I know it's not really the jumper, but you know, we make these changes. So we had a little bit of creative license to it and we got this. And this is the outfit you all have seen me in at some point, okay? And it's shining and beautiful. And on that note, let's actually take a look at it on me, shall we? Like, roll VT, so they say. So what we saying? Do we hate the costume? Do we love the costume? Can you see why it went viral? Are you left feeling confused? So many thoughts, so many things to process, but I'm definitely interested because this is my best performing costume ever. Like I said, I guess I'm just destined to be Velma, but maybe I can change your mind for a minute because let's get the second best girl in, shall we? Like, she might be your first best girl. Maybe after this video, she might become your best girl. And Velma might be dethroned. Who knows? But until that point of me showing her off, we're never going to know. I'm going to take my dolly bird out of here. I'm going to get a new costume. I'm going to bring it in and show it off to your face and see what you think about this one, huh? So, yeah. Let's go, Velma. Okay, let's not break anything. Oh. Right. We're ready for the next moment, okay? So let me put Dolly down first. Perfect. If you ever wonder how I store my latex, it's like this. Some of you may say that's incorrect. It is what it is, but I label all of my bags so I know exactly what's in them. And yeah, nicely wrapped in tissue paper so that the colours and stuff don't get ruined, or try to protect them as best as possible, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is how I store my latex. You're welcome. It's like Christmas every day when you own latex. Look, all these parcels I get to unwrap and spot the obvious of who the next costume is. Like, no, it's not Fred. Okay, it's not Fred. So before I unwrap the other parts of this cosplay, I was thinking I should probably add this to my ensemble. What do you reckon? Yeah, why not? Green and black are such a fun combo, so we're just gonna add this random latex neck scarf to unpack the rest of the costume. I'm trying to give you a hint, okay, of what's coming next. So first off, we have another skirt. Yep. It still makes all the fun latex ASMR sounds like you hope for. Real good, huh? And it of course has a lilac trim and a darker purple through the middle. And this shines really well as well. I just haven't shined it, but when I try it on, you'll see it shined and you'll fall in love with it too. And also realize when I was saying that purple and orange latex shine really well. Like, I learned that from doing Scooby Doo Cosplays and I stand by it. Orange and purple are great latex colours to shine alongside the staple black and red that everyone loves. Like, just don't sleep on these other colours, like I said. Skirt on, looks great. It actually looks really good on the mannequin. Like, it sits really nicely and we love the zhuzh on it. But she's gonna need a top. Here's the latex Daphne top. It pretty much is the same premise as latex Velma, like crop top. The only thing is it doesn't have a zip down the back of this one. You know, love or hate, I'm a bit of a lazy latex wearer, so I love a zip because I can't be bothered to struggle, but that's neither here nor there. This one doesn't have a zip, and some people will say it makes better lines, which it probably does, but I'm just lazy. Now what's cute about this top is it also has lilac trim cuffs to match the lilac trim on the skirt, and I actually really love that detail. Also, can we appreciate the purple next to the green latex? Like, wow, like I love this colour so much, so I'm grateful that Daphne also loves that colour, because if I could pick my next latex piece, I'd definitely have like some kind of dress or something in this colour, because next to my own hair, yeah, wow, obnoxious. Here for it, but we digress. My dolly bird has latex Daphne on for us, but we're not finished showing off pieces of this costume yet. I told you we wasn't finished. So these are latex tights, and I've never had anything like this before. So it's transparent latex, as you can see, like in a dusty pink / like a lilac moment, but I would definitely say it's more of a dusky pink, and it's very thin latex. And these, I feel, were actually the showstopper in the costume, for the costume should I say, because everyone loved them. And I feel like it was a great finishing touch by Catalyst to choose to add this to the costume. Now I'm trying to see if I can find the seam to show you, because obviously latex have seams, but what I really enjoyed about these tights was they made it like a pin-up stocking seam. So obviously the seam runs all the way down the back of the leg, so it makes it look purposeful, and I really love that little detail. These, I personally feel, made people sway more towards Daphne than Velma as well. Like, I'm just saying, but when you see the video of me wearing it, maybe it will do the same to you too. But these were like the perfect finishing touch, like I said, and I love them. I've never had anything like this before, but it's fun. Like, it was fun to layer, and they felt just like tights, like I said, and made my legs look super shiny, like we're going to see in a minute. Now, all this talk about tights, there is one other thing missing from this costume, and I know you're probably thinking, Candy, there's a top, there's a skirt, you've got the tights, you've got the neck scarf, like what else can be missing? And let me tell you, one of my favorite things is currently missing from this look right now, and I'm gonna go get it, and hopefully you'll understand why when I come back with it. So be right back. Yep, I know, you're probably thinking, what are you hiding behind your back? So shoes is what I'm hiding behind my back, and these shoes that I wore for Daphne are incredible and need the whole moment to themselves. Like, I know I didn't show you the Velma shoes because didn't actually know where they were, but Daphne's shoes, I know where they are because they're beautiful. Look at them, they're so sparkly and shiny. I actually can't get enough of them. They're like this weird glittery textured material, which I don't know. Don't think it makes very nice sounds. Like, that sounds awful to me. But you can see that they're heavily textured, heavily sparkly, heavily shiny. Everything that Daphne loves and everything that I love, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Now, I know they're a wedge and some of you might be complaining, but I don't care because I wear a lot of these cosplays to conventions, and a wedge heel all day at convention is like chef's kiss. Like, my feet will survive the day in a wedge, not gonna survive like 10 minutes in a stiletto. Like, is what it is. The game's the game, and these bad boys, these get me through cosplaying at conventions. That's why you see Velma's shoes, if you see them in the video, I can't remember. That's why you see that they was also a wedge. And a lot of the time, if you've ever met me in cosplay at convention, I'll be wearing some sort of wedge or platform because they save your feet when you're there like all day. Like, when I do stands, I'm in my costume for like 12 hours, if not more. Like, I have to sit in it to, you know, getting ready. Then I go over, then I do all day in it, then I walk back, like easily 12 to 15 hours sometimes in a costume. So you need to make sure that your feet are like as comfortable as you can make them. And sometimes you just got to make them sacrifices. Literally, if you're going to be at an event, anywhere, any sort of an event, and it requires you to wear heels and you're going to be on your heels for super long hours, get a wedge. Trust me. Like, I know that you're going to hate them because they're not stilettos, but wedge. That's all I'm going to say. And they look super cute. Like, look at them. Like, don't at me. These shoes are cute. And you know it. So we've seen the cute shoes. We've broken the latex outfit down. I guess all that's left is for me to put it on. So after watching those clips, is the verdict in? Is Daphne your new number one, or is Velma still holding that crown for you? Like, genuinely curious to know, because I feel like them tights may have swayed you. Tell me otherwise. All jokes aside though, I do really love this costume, and it's awesome that I've managed to do a latex Daphne to match my latex Velma, because I used to have a super old Daphne pin-up cosplay that was just like a leotard and stuff. I'll pop it in, and as you can see, it's nowhere near like this latex Daphne, so I'm really grateful to Catalyst Latex for adding this one into my cosplay catalogue as well, because I feel like now Daphne versus Velma is more fair, because I feel like they're kind of more on the same playing field, if you know what I'm saying. They have an even awesome outfit level, so it makes, you know, voting more fair, I personally think. But you might say otherwise. You might still be struggling between Velma and Daphne, and maybe after the next outfit it might change your mind yet again. Shall I go get it? Alright, like I said, don't go anywhere, because we've got more shiny goodness. Okay, so I actually don't think you're ready for the next one, so I'm just going to prep you now. Don't get too excited. I know I've been spoiling you with all the latex cosplay, but the next one, potentially you might not be ready for. So I'm just going to prep you now, because this one, this one also did really well online, and it shocked me. So let me go get exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it's genuinely insane that I even have this costume, but I do. My favourite part of it is the super cute ears. Now, again, I'm not sure if it makes me a furry or not. It has a tail too, because it's Scooby Doo, obviously. And I know that I did the raccoon girl here as well, and now I've got Scooby Doo in my hands, and it's not looking good for me, is it? It's really not looking good for me. But there was a reason that I actually picked up this cosplay, and this was my comfy cosplay for Friday at MCM. Now, if you've ever done conventions, this is sort of what cosplayers do on a Friday. They'll wear, like, I use the term loosely, they're comfy cosplay on a Friday, because Fridays are normally really quiet at conventions. So my logic was, I saw this online, and I think, where's it from? Leg Avenue, which is like a costumey type place. I think it sells all sorts, but they do like the sexier costumes and like funny costumes. So I saw it on there, and I was like, you know what? My Velma did so well, and this is cute as hell. So I'm going to buy it, and I'm kind of going to meme and be Scooby, because Velma did so well, so why would I not be Scooby? And then, yeah. And the one photo that exists of me online got a ridiculous amount of likes. Like, are you okay? Like, I don't know. I just wasn't expecting it. I think because it's a costume that you, like, just don't expect. Like, it's basically just a short little soft, fluffy romper that's loosely meant to be Scooby Doo. It just did really well, and I found that hilarious, but also great because I thought it was cute. So after fighting with Dolly, you can see that video on Patreon, I finally got this outfit on her, and yeah, as you can see, it's just a super cute short little romper, like I said, with a sweet little hood with ears, and it just zips all the way down, and it loosely has Scoop's tag on it. And then from the back, obviously, you've got this tail, and yeah, I have a feeling this could also be a contender for your favourite Scooby Doo outfit in a slightly different way. I know it's not shiny, but I'm giving your brain a break from all the shiny content. I don't want you to like implode. So we're having a Scooby Doo soft little onesie tea break. And I feel like me showing it off here to you is not selling it enough, and we should check out it on and make an executive decision, because Dolly, I don't think is doing it enough credit either. Like, no offense, you're doing a great job, but I think we could look at it in a better way and see really what everyone else saw in it when I posted it. So, what we saying? Did I wear it better or did Dolly? Actually, no, I don't want to hear your answer. I already know what you're like. You're going to say she wore it better. It is what it is. Forget I even said anything. In reality, is Scooby Doo your new favourite cosplay out of what I've been showing you here today? Or is Latex Daphne still number one, or Latex Velma? Let me know, because I feel like I'm making it really hard for you to make a choice. And honestly, that is my intention. I love how all of these Scooby Doo cosplays have turned out. They are so fun, and I love bringing the characters to life because they're really cheesy and cartoony, and I love embodying all of those things. Like, if you are new here, I love stuff like that. If you're old here, you will know that I am just this person who loves to try and embody characters that I'm cosplaying. I just find it really fun and a challenge, and I want you to feel like I'm that sort of character when you're watching the video. Like, I don't know if you do or not, but that's my intention. So please tell me you see it. Nah, honestly, if you don't see it, it's cool, but it will hurt my feelings. That's just me though. I just like to try and add this extra layer so that when you watch a video of mine that's cosplay, you can kind of see that I'm not meant to be me, that I'm trying to be more like the character I'm portraying and stuff like that. Maybe you see it, maybe you don't. Either way, that's cool. But we have 3 big contenders in the Scooby Doo cosplay wardrobe of mine, but we are missing the last one. Yep, we've got one more left, and you'll be happy to hear that it's also a shiny one. So I hope you've enjoyed this little break from latex and it's helped to reset your brain, because we have one final look to take a look at together today. Now we're going to start this final look off slightly different. I'm going to show you the shoes first, and some of you may have a keen eye, if you're a shoe person, as to what outfit is coming next. I say that because these are in one of the most viewed YouTube videos here on my channel. And like I said, if you've got a keen eye, you will know exactly what video I'm talking about. Because these shoes, alongside the outfit I'm about to show you, got a lot of attention, and honestly, I can see why. They are so fun. They have this cute little T-bone moment, and then they buckle on the sides and have the rhinestone detailing all around. And they have this really interesting wedge heel. Wedges again, what did I tell you? Now the fun thing about these heels is I've actually had them for years and won Miss Americana in them. And that's why these have more of a pin-up vibe to them and have the rhinestones and stuff, because I just recycled, reused, we're here for it. Honestly, I think it was the extra special touch that this outfit needed to finish it off. Because the last outfit I'm of course talking about is my latex catsuit Velma. Yes, that's right, I brought the catsuit Velma to life after being literally begged for years to do it. And sadly, I have a feeling that Dolly Bird can't help me display this one to you, but I will do my best to show it off before we obviously put it on. Now what I love about this cosplay is the fact that it is flared just like the suit that she wears in the movie. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, honestly, go and watch it. You won't be disappointed. The Scooby Doo movies slap. I said what I said. And also the sleeves are flared too, which again I think adds to the fun of it all. It has a zip front as well that comes to probably about my belly button if I remember rightly, and it just adds that extra depth, so you can set obviously the zip where you want it. It can obviously be fully closed or lower down, whatever your vibe is, which I also really loved, but I did wear it open because that's how she wears it in the movie. I also really laugh when I see latex from the back when it's made to my measurements, because my waist to hip ratio is slightly mad, but trust me, it fits me. It fits me really well, and you will see that in a minute when I try it on. This was just a really fun cosplay piece, and it was a little challenge to see if this one would go as viral as the standard orange jumper one, and it didn't. Like, girl did well, trust me, but it didn't go as viral. After being begged for years to do it, I did it. And yeah, I guess it's just not as well known as her traditional outfit. But that being said, it was just another excuse to wear a latex catsuit, which I know that you're always here for. So let's put it on, shall we? And see what it looks like in motion. there we have it, Catsuit Velma. What are we saying? Now, I know that I've styled the hair slightly different to the film, but I wanted to play around with the concept of like traditional Velma that we all know and love, wearing that catsuit. And also, I don't have brown hair, so I feel like having like natural coloured hair would make that hairstyle easier to do than trying to find a wig with that hairstyle. But I just like the combination of, like I said, traditional Velma with the catsuit because, come on, everyone nearly died when they saw that scene, right? In the movie. Like, yeah, I know you did. And like I said, even though that scene in the film is really popular, this cosplay didn't do as well as the traditional looking Velma. And I don't know if that's just because people recognize her more or have more connection with that outfit. And this is why I want to know, do you prefer Catsuit Velma or traditional Velma? Is there somewhere where Catsuit Velma can win on the internet, or is it always going to be traditional Velma is far superior than Catsuit Velma, even though it's a catsuit? I guess you're going to have to check the comments and see if people also agree with your opinion on this one, because I don't know. Maybe you'll prefer catsuit here. Maybe you're still team traditional. Maybe you don't even like Velma. Maybe you're team Scooby Doo. Like, anything is possible. And that's literally why I made this video, because I feel like all of these cosplays in their own right are awesome, and they've all had some sort of virality along the way. And I felt like I should just make this whole video so we can sort of pit them against each other and see if Velma will still come out on top. So is that what we're going to do here today? Are we going to crown Velma as #1 Scooby-Doo outfit? Or is someone going to come in and snatch that crown straight off her head? Let me know. I'm literally desperate to see if I've done enough to take the crown away from her, or if she's still going to sit pretty on that throne. And on that note, all that's really left to say is, thanks for watching, take care, and I of course will see you in another video very, very soon. P.S. I've been wearing sliders and socks this whole time.